I'm going to start by saying Nollywood. Nollywood, we need new faces. Don't tell me that we do not have as many talents as possible. No, don't tell me that. I mean, there are film schools and there are so many talented people out there who can also kill these roles. Hi, YouTube. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Victoria Akuba. And if you're new here, thank you for joining in. It's our movie review corner. Yes. And I would like to say that Jade actually tried with introducing new people into the acting scene, like Imoli, like is it Imoli or Yemoli? Like that other guy, skits maker, the black and short one. And Tayo, bringing Tayo back to our screen after so many years. That was amazing. And trust me, before I saw Gang of Lagos, I had seen the trade, and the trade is the regular story, kidnapper and kingpins and all that, Nigerian police and all that. But the angle in which the movie came, the characters, the characterization, not just the characterization in the sense that the characters that were built and actors that were casted to represent these characters and how these actors killed their role was amazing. And you would know that the director and the producer did an amazing job. And so when I saw Gang of Lagos, I wasn't so surprised about how the characterization was top notch. Like there is no Yoruba actor being an Iboitic character or an Iboitic actor being a son of the soil in a Yoruba land. The representation of each character in Gang of Lagos was amazing, and everybody killed their role. I'm even happy for Chike. Who would have thought? I mean, he's an amazing actor, playing that Omo Igbo in the midst of, every other street person in a Yoruba land who, finds himself there because, I mean, his parents moved and they gave birth to him there, and his father dies, and then he has to hustle and all of that. I loved that character, and I loved how Chike played out that character. And the plot, the way the story came, the infusion of the storytelling technique. If you know me, you would know that I am a fan of a good storytelling technique, and Gang of Lagos did it for me. So I wasn't really bored because I had the narrator coming once in a while to explain certain things, and it just made me really listen to movies. I mean, if you watch a movie with me, if I did not understand the scene, if I did not hear everything that they said, if I don't get the sense of humor, the conflict, everything in that scene, I'll replay it again. I'm that kind of person who sees a movie and wants to hear everything that is said. And I loved the fact that this movie did that for me. Most Nollywood movies, blockbuster movies with amazing premieres, high budgeted premieres, paparazzi and everything did not give me that sort of intellectual commitment to the movie. Like they most of them these days are always just bland. So I'm very happy about this one. I like the build of suspense. I like the build of the story. Even though I don't know, I can't help people. I knew when certain things will happen based off the trailer and all of that stuff. Like I knew when Lowo would die. I knew Chike would, you know. Am I spoiling the movie for you guys? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But people died in the movie anyways, and I knew they would die based off the story and the trailer. But I mean, I still likes the fact that I looked forward to those scenes. You understand what I'm saying? And yeah, so I'm going to talk about a few things for me that made Gang of Lagos stand out. So my tab is back here. My tab is back on the vlog. So I liked the representation of Obalola's mom and the characterization behind it. It was played by Iyabo Ojo and she killed that role. So Obalola's mom represents the African mom who doesn't know how to salvage a situation, who doesn't go about her fear, like who goes about her fear the wrong way. You know how our mothers are scared for us, and they just don't know when they go the wrong way, and sometimes out of anger and fear they lose their children, or they lead their children into certain nasty situations. And trust me, this is the case. Obalola's mom actually exists, on the street. This is the case of some most children. You don't want your child to die like his father. The best thing would have been, yes, pray, but not only pray without working. The best thing you would have done is prayed and still worked to take him out of there. Do you understand what I mean? Be the sacrifice if possible, but do not make him go through domestic violence, emotional violence, bad words. You keep telling him that he's going to die. It's just going to make him look forward to dying. So I mean, he's just going to do what he wants to do to die. You get what I mean? And I like Chike's character, like I said, that's Omo Igbo, in between the rest of the son of the source in Lagos, and how he just finds himself in that circumstances, and you can't even really trace, that he's an Igbo person, maybe from his accent or the way he speaks or his name, but he's literally just one of the boys. I have known so many of them. I've known so many of them. I've met so many of them, and it's amazing. This one, this one I heard when this scene came on at the premieres, like people were just murmuring and they were just hissing because it's the irony of Toyin's role. I'm sorry, but it's the irony because what she played in the role, it's just very different of what happened in the last election. And I don't blame those people that were murmuring. I mean, from a reliable source, she said at the premiere, when that scene came on, the first scene of Tony Abraham came on, people were just murmuring and hissing and all of that, and made her uncomfortable. I wouldn't blame them. Like, I mean, if you see the movie, you know what I'm talking about. And I love Yemoli as a street guy. I love him as a street guy. Street guy looking posh, stylish street guy. And trust me, there are those ones. So in this show, what you say, you will see them, the stylish ones, the ones that are always angry. Everybody's going with knife and bottle. Yemoli went to shovel. He went to shovel. He wants to shove everybody away. And I love that the street fights looks genuine. The way he's always rowdy, like people just from everywhere, just carry bottle. That's how rowdy it always is, and I love that it was like that. We're not trying to shop anything. That is how it is, and that is how it was shown. And these are the things that made me enjoy Gang of Lagos, as well as the cinematography and as well as the fight scenes. I just love them fighting. Yeah, so these are the things for me that stood out in Gang of Lagos. And like I said, the storytelling as well, the storytelling technique that was applied. Yes, so let me know, guys. Have you seen Gang of Lagos? What do you think? Was it an amazing movie? Over 10, what will you rate the movie? I will rate the movie a 7. What would you rate the movie? I'm rating the movie a 7 because I could still tell what would happen in the story. Also, because the story that everybody people know, even though she came from the angle of the streets. Okay, I'll give her an 8 for that because she didn't come from the regular angle that every other filmmaker and producer would come from. She came from the streets angle. She gave meaning. She fought for the streets because I mean some of these people did not plan their lives to be like that. So you see, for Obalola, he wanted a good life away from the streets, and Nino wanted that for him as well. But circumstances, he had no choice but to be in the streets and fight for himself and his people to survive, and for those he loved to survive as well. So that is why I love this movie because it came from an angle that people neglect so much. So for that, I'll be giving this movie an 8/10. So let me know, guys, in the comment section what would you rate Gang of Lagos if you've seen it, and if you've not, go and see the movie. You would absolutely love it. Okay, so thank you for stopping by, thank you for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, and if you're new here, kindly subscribe
Bank
to
on
my
it.
channel. Thank you
You
so
can
much,
put
and I'll
100
see you in
grand
my
on
next
it.
video. Bye.
Anything I said, I stamp on it. In a private plane, I lamp on it.